to We Used to Live Together. I'm Hannah.
I'm Kris.
And we used to live together.
You know what song has been stuck in my head all week?
What?
Like, for no reason. Baby, why don't you come over? Red wine supernova falling into me. Do Chapel Roan fans have names, like a name?
Ronies?
I was thinking Ronies.
I have no idea. But it makes sense that song's stuck in your head because she is everywhere.
Is she?
I just feel
like on TikTok or whatever?
Yeah.
It's such a catchy
It's so
chorus.
good. And vocally?
I'm low-key going to cover that on
Late Night Lullaby. Please.
Such a good song.
It's a great song.
What's good, my dude?
Oh my gosh.
I feel like we're going to have the same one.
Yeah. Well, I have a little extra.
Oh, please.
I went to Palm Springs.
Oh, yeah. Tell me.
For my anniversary.
Yes, tell me. Oh, how many years was it?
8 years married, 13 years together.
8 years married, 13 together.
Isn't that insane?
You're babies.
I was a literal infant bride. I got married when I was 1 year old.
Wait, no, how old were you?
22.
Dang. Barely old enough to drink.
I know.
Not old enough to rent a car, though.
No.
That should be a rule. You gotta be old enough to rent a car before you get married.
It's crazy.
No, AJ how old were you when you guys got married?
21 and 23.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
But Cassie was turning 22 like a month later.
Okay. So around the same time.
Yeah.
How was Palm Springs?
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. We love Palm Springs. There's this hotel there called Lake Cactus.
Le Cactus.
Yes. And it's beautiful. And we went to my first, from what I know, my first Michelin star restaurant.
What? For real?
For real.
Wait, at the hotel?
No, it's in Palm Springs.
Okay.
It's called Bar Cecil.
Okay.
Bar Cecil.
They have a Michelin star?
Yeah. Have you been to Palm Springs? It's actually like really fun.
Oh, yeah, I've been to Palm Springs, but like, I'm shocked. I don't think I've ever eaten at a
Penny. At a Michelin star or at a restaurant in Palm Springs?
Oh, both.
Okay.
No, that's not true. I've eaten at a restaurant in Palm Springs.
It was so good. Like the vibes. It was like French food, I think.
For in honor of the Olympics.
Yeah, in honor
France.
of the Olympics. Exactly. We planned it that way. Yeah. No, low-key, we've been trying to go to this restaurant for years, but they're always booked up. And we just happened to...
So you've known about it for a while.
Yes.
And you've been trying to get reservations, and you finally how long in advance did you have to?
No, it was like a couple weeks. Like I just happened to look just at the randomly. Right time.
Yeah.
But also we went during the week. So I think it might have been easier. But wow, the food was so
It's French food? What did you order?
So we got a lot of food. A
lot of food?
Yeah, we got their like homemade like bread rolls, obviously.
Ooh, yeah.
But it came with like this sage butter. It was like sage rosemary butter that I literally just wanted
like it's just brushed on top.
Well, it came in like a little
you dip? You dip?
And I wanted to just take a spoon. It was so good. And then we got mussels in this like broth, and the waiter was like, "Oh yeah, like everybody loves this broth. Like we're known for it. So if you want me to bring out straws, let me know."
Straws? And you said yes,
I'm like,
please.
actually. And then we got this like onion tart because everybody on TikTok was saying,
like, is it an appetizer?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was really good.
Okay.
It was kind of like French onion soup, but in like a puff pastry.
Okay.
It was
Did
so
you get
good.
actual entrees?
Yeah. We did.
What did you get?
I got the cacio e pepe.
Oh.
And that was so good. And then Lorenzo got like, they're like known for this burger.
Okay. A French burger. Interesting.
And it was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got dessert.
What did you get for dessert?
So it was just, I was like, I'm not just gonna get cookies at a restaurant.
Right.
But everyone was saying get the cookies.
Okay.
So I got the cookies.
Yeah.
So good.
Best cookies.
Yeah.
Wait, is this because whenever I think Michelin star or like fancy restaurant, I always imagine like the smallest portions.
Yeah, they were
for
smaller.
like $100 each.
Yeah, they were
And
definitely smaller.
Okay.
But like Lorenzo's burger was huge.
Oh, okay.
But like, yeah, we didn't leave feeling like overly full. Like we were full.
Right.
But like
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh my God, we
Right,
can't do this.
Well, and I think that's how food maybe should be. Like really
Yeah.
good food, right? You don't want like too much of it, but
And they're
also like gimme food.
yeah, they
You
had
know?
a $50 martini that came with caviar.
Did you get it?
No, I don't. Martinis sound so gross to me.
What do you mean?
I don't know, the olives and the caviar.
Oh, you don't like
I'm
olives.
like, why do I want caviar with
Yeah.
a drink? Yeah, I don't know. But so that was really fun. And then
Yeah.
we went thrift store shopping. I found a brand new Steve Madden bag for $20 at a Goodwill out there.
And it's a real one.
It's a real one and it's beautiful.
Wow. I didn't know. Are you a purse gal? I don't
No.
ever see you with like bags and stuff.
Yeah. Well, recently I'm like, I need other options because I just have like my backpack.
Yeah.
And then I have my like fanny pack.
Yeah.
I was like, it'd be nice to get like a purse that I could wear out. You know?
Like dressed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I found that and I was like, okay, nice. And it was like brand new. Like I got to peel all the stickers off of like the.
For $20?
Yeah.
What a steal.
I know.
Well, I feel like that area, Palm Springs,
Yeah.
has a lot of like rich folks,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So they
yeah.
like just donate all their stuff.
Oh, I went to the speakeasy
Uh-huh.
that was like in the shape, like it was in an old plane.
A what?
I posted it on my Instagram, but it was like an old airplane.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah. And they turned it into this like speakeasy.
I was wondering what that was.
And it was so cute because all of the workers were dressed up like as flight attendants and they were in character. Like we walked in.
Wait, like
and
1920s? Or no,
just
1950s,
like, yeah,
whatever it
yeah,
was.
just like in
Yeah.
character. They're like, do you want to be in first class or coach? And then it was
Who
like,
would choose coach?
well,
Oh,
for
is it more
first-
expensive?
No, for first class you have to sit with randos.
Oh.
Because first class was crowded. So we were like, we'll just do coach.
Okay.
And then like the drinks were like in the in-flight manual. So like they give you like the manual and then like when the ice cubes in your drinks were in the shape of airplanes.
What?
And so they had like actual seats from airplanes and then like the windows and everything are
Yeah.
from airplanes. And they have a huge screen, which is just like
Yeah.
airplanes taking off.
Wait, yeah, when you posted that, I was like, what is this?
Yeah. And then when we left, like they all saluted us.
No.
It was really
What's
cute.
it called?
It's called PS Air Bar. And it's like in this random,
Air
like,
bar.
you have to go through another restaurant to
Okay.
get to this.
Kind of hidden?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was really fun.
how
Highly recommend
did you even find it?
TikTok.
Oh, of course.
I know.
You're a TikTok queen.
I'm a TikTok queen. But yeah, it was so fun. It went by too fast, but
Oh, that's fun.
I'm glad we got to squeeze in a little trip because summer's over.
You guys are busy, and Lorenzo's back in school
Lorenzo's back.
next week, right?
So yeah, we are.
Dang, that's crazy.
Bye, summer. You know?
Hey, we had a good run.
We had a good run. But I'll let you talk about the other thing.
Last night?
Yeah. What's good with you, my dude?
Last night we went to Lorenzo's birthday beer
beer
crawl. Birthday beer crawl. His annual
Annual birthday beer crawl.
We had to push it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because his birthday was earlier in the
Yeah.
month, but we had to push it back for scheduling. But it was fun. It was a successful.
Honestly, it might have been my
The best one?
favorite.
My favorite part about yesterday is all the breweries were
Walkable.
right there. We walked to
Yeah.
every single one. We just parked our cars.
I know.
And
we don't
just-
have to worry about
yeah.
it.
And that was the best because that's the part that stresses me out. Is like
Yeah.
we have to get in our cars, we have to drive over there to whatever, park, and then
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
a thing. But
yeah.
keeping it localized like that,
Mhm.
maybe next time we can do like a different city.
Oh, Danny V already has.
Oh, he has a.
He provided me with 3 options and we
Uh-huh.
chose one of the 3. So we'll just, for
We'll
the
just-
next 2 years,
yeah,
we're-
rotate those in.
Yeah.
No, super cool. And the breweries, I hadn't been to.
Yeah, there were a
there
couple
was
new
some
ones. Yeah.
And it was just like a fun time with just people that we love. So
Yeah.
we started. Where did we start?
Windsor Browns.
Windsor Browns. Well,
Okay.
let's name all of them. Windsor
Okay.
Browns,
Windsor Browns, Asylum,
Asylum,
Monkish,
Monkish,
Unsung,
Unsung,
Villains,
and Villains.
and Iron Press was the end.
Oh, Iron Press.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I didn't realize that was
Yeah.
because I was
You
occupied.
were busy.
I ended the night with some fresh young coconut smoothie.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know what you guys.
You
I don't know
were-
where I was on a different planet.
yeah, you
so.
were not drunk, but kind
No.
of.
drunk on coconut.
Yeah.
No, just a super good time.
Yeah.
And we met some new folks.
Yeah.
And it was just super fun. I don't know, just like very laid back and chill.
Yeah.
Like no stress.
Yeah. So if you're ever in the downtown Anaheim area,
Around July.
well, no, just in general.
Oh,
You can go to
we're
the-
not invited.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
You can come. It's open invite.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many cool places over there.
Yeah. Asylum
Yeah.
was kind of spooky.
I liked it. I love a theme.
I was like, is it Halloween? You love a theme. Yeah.
I think I got like emotional because it was cool to like see the kiddos that were there.
Oh, yeah. The
Because
kids.
last year they were
No.
like, when you look back to like years prior, it
Yeah.
was like there were no kids, and now
Yeah.
it's like we have all these cute
It's
kiddos.
weird that we're
and-
getting older.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But and it's always weird. Like you get kind of nervous when you're like, are all these people gonna gel together because they're from different kind of walks of life?
Yeah.
But it seemed
Different
like
parts.
everyone was having a great time.
Yeah, no, we met some really great folks.
Yeah.
And I mean, and the people that we already know are
Yeah,
great. So,
yeah.
and I think for the most part, I think that's what I like about like brewery culture.
Yeah.
Is like, it's just so chill.
Yeah.
And like, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. It's just like, hey, have a drink.
We're just hanging
We're
out.
just chilling.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I didn't have a single drink yesterday,
That's crazy.
except I had a sip of your pina
Coconut.
colada
Yeah.
or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Which was good, but I don't think I could have, if I had drank that whole thing, I would have been
Yeah.
gonzo.
I honestly think I liked it so much because I only had 2 drinks.
Were you drunk at all?
No. Plus the shot. They did
Oh,
bring
the
birthday
shot.
shots.
Oh, I
yeah.
take that back. I did do
Yeah.
the birthday shots.
That one
yeah.
was good.
That one was
like
good.
the otter
Surprisingly,
pop.
I was like, oh, this
Yeah,
is
I
not
was like,
bad.
actually, can I sip this? Can you?
I could drink a whole glass of this.
But
that was
I think
fun.
I liked it because historically I
Do you get drunky on the beer crawl?
Yes.
I know Lorenzo does.
I do. Well, I was telling Cassie and AJ before we started, like
Yeah.
this time, all the places were so like beer heavy. They didn't have like seltzer
seltzers.
options.
Yeah.
So really, like I didn't have a drink
Mm-hmm.
until
Later on.
later on,
Yeah.
and it was only 2
Right.
seltzers, and then
Yeah. No,
the
I feel like
shot.
this time around we kept it pretty in control because I feel like other times we've gone just off the rails. right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because when we went to Honey Pot,
Oh, with the
That was-
mead? Oh no.
we were
Yeah.
that was that was insane.
Yeah.
Because we were like, we all got flights, and we were like,
Yeah.
okay, I want to try this. Let's try this.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was crazy.
I was kind of buzzed after that. one.
Yeah, but Lorenzo's doing okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
was he hungover at all? Was he at the end? Was he gone?
Yeah.
I can never tell with him because he looks fine
Yeah.
and he carries himself well. But
Yeah.
then when we were carrying him
I
down the street, I
know.
was like, oh, maybe he's not okay.
Yeah. He's
Is he recovering?
He's recovering.
Okay.
He didn't vom, so that's
good.
When I left, he was just laying on the couch watching rugby. So
I'm glad. I really liked that you guys had the wagon with both the snacks and the water and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Gatorade.
yeah.
That was really thoughtful.
Yeah.
So that was good.
yeah, I'm
That's
glad
the first
that
time
all,
we did that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that all worked out. Because normally we'll like have stuff in the car, but I'm like, we're walking, so
Yeah.
we gotta have.
No, the wagon's a game changer.
Yeah. Shout out Costco.
Yeah.
Shout out Heather and Eric.
Heather and Eric with the wagon.
With the wagon.
For sure. Oh yeah, it was just a good time. Just
Good
a good vibes, good people.
It's our 4th year.
I thought it was more than that.
Just 4.
No? Oh, because during COVID we
Yeah.
did that's when it started,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
When we,
Yeah.
Man,
I
that's
know.
good. I hope we keep it going,
I think
man.
we're gonna keep it going.
I hope more people are added to the mix,
and
right?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
our main event today.
main event.
This was an idea born from yesterday.
Born in a brewery.
Born in a brewery. Well, let's tell them the name of the episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The name of the episode is
Kill Me Now.
And we're going to talk about moments that are kind of niche,
Yeah.
uniquely embarrassing moments that may not be embarrassing for everyone
Yeah.
or anyone except for us.
Yeah.
And I think you'll get what we're talking about when we start
Yeah.
talking about it. But these are just moments that are like usually are not typically embarrassing, but it's like if you're in that moment, you're like,
oh,
kill me now.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here. Do you want to start?
I'll start.
Okay, go.
Okay. It took me a while to think of these.
No, I was thinking,
because
yesterday.
it's like when it's happening to me in the moment,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this happened to me every time we left our hotel in Palm Springs. It's very
So this is fresh.
This
Oh
is
no,
fresh.
what is it?
Okay. When you have to open a door, but you can't remember if it's push or pull. So you have like that moment of panic because you
You're
don't
just like, you're paused.
Because either if you go the wrong way, it's gonna be so loud.
I just picture picture you at the door and you're like, it looks like you're rebooting. You're like, oh God. Wait, well, is anyone watching? Or is it like in a crowded space?
Well, okay, so it's specifically like to exit the hotel. There was this one door, and every time it was, I can't even remember what it is. I think it was a pull situation, but I thought it was push.
Oh no.
And I would pull it every time, and Lorenzo's like, Hannah, it's push.
Oh no.
Because it's right by the pool. Everyone's lounging by the pool, and it
people
just
probably see you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And so every time I go to the door, I'd be like, oh my God, push your pool.
But let Lorenzo do it. Let him lead.
I think I was like trying to push, like, no, I was trying to prove a point, you know?
Right.
But I would get there and I'd be like, oh my God, I don't know.
Well, you just need to like go a little bit one way or the other, right? Just like
and you know what's worse? If it says push and you still pull.
I've been in this situation where I forget, like, and then you're like, oh man, I'm a dummy.
You're like, I'm about, like, literally this decision I'm gonna make is gonna define my whole year. If I push or if I pull.
Okay, my first one. We talked about this yesterday. I feel like this is pretty common when you're driving and you don't mean to, but you accidentally stop your car in the crosswalk and there are pedestrians that are gonna cross, and you're like, oh my God, don't please. First of all, I'm so sorry. I don't usually do this.
Yeah.
I'm not like
this is not me.
This is not, I feel like such an asshole move to like stop in the, you know? And so I'm like, I can't look at any pedestrian. Like, don't look at me.
And it's like, you can't reverse because cars are behind you.
And obviously you can't go. So it's like, you're just there. And then everyone is just like mad dogging you.
And it's because I know if I'm a pedestrian and someone does that to me,
100%.
I am so pissed.
I'm looking that guy in the eye.
Oh yeah. I'm like, what? You trying to get me killed?
Or like, oh, you're too good to
You're too good, yeah.
You're such in a hurry.
You're above the law. You're above the law. So it's like, I know
the feeling. I know, dude, if I'm crossing, I'm looking at their license plate. I'm looking at them. I'm like
taking a picture. I'm reporting them to the city.
So I know, I get it.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
But we've all been there. We've all been on both sides. Yeah, literally. Okay. So this one's kind of two-part.
Mm-hmm.
So waving at someone and they don't see you is awful.
Yeah.
But then on the other side is like when you think someone's waving at you, but they're not.
I almost put that on here. I almost put that. But
which literally happens.
And it's usually in like a public space. You just look like an idiot. So you just have to like, oh wait, this is on the list, but that reminds me of like when you go for a high five. It's kind of the same like vibe. It's like, and you're like, you just kind of have to like put your hand away.
Yeah.
And when someone sees it.
Well, and then when it's like, because this happened to me yesterday, I thought someone was asking me if I wanted another drink at a brewery. And
one of the workers?
No, like one of our friends. And so I was like, no, I'm good. Like, thank you. Like, I'm good.
And what were they saying?
But they were asking their partner. Not me.
What did you do?
So then I just got really small.
You're just like,
I was like, okay.
Backed away slowly.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Yeah. No,
I think. It's the worst. It's the worst. And then when you come in so strong, too, with like.
You're so passionate.
Yeah. You're like, oh my God, hi. Or you're waving and they just. Like, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is. Let me tell you what it is and let me give you an example. When you say you too, and it's like, it doesn't apply. Oh! Like when you're at the movies, they're like, enjoy your movie. And you're like, you too? And you're like, no. Or they're like, when they're at a restaurant, they're like, okay, enjoy your meal. Thank you, you too.
Oh.
They're like, enjoy my meal?
They're like, I wish I could, but I'm actually working. I'm actually serving you right now.
Enjoy my movie?
I would love to watch a movie right now.
It's the worst.
It's the worst.
And it's like, you never know it until... Because usually it's like, have a good day. And you say you too.
Yeah.
And it's like.
And then with that too, it's like, because sometimes if I say that, I'll like try to correct myself and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, just have a good day. But I feel like that's almost worse.
Wait, you just reminded me. Are you awkward at Trader Joe's when people talk to you?
No, I love it.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah. Are you?
No, I've been better at it because you guys have pointed out, specifically Lorenzo has been like, bruh, you were just like a dick to that dude. And I'm like, no, I wasn't. I just said, he said, no, you gave like a 1-word answer and then you just like.
Didn't engage.
Yeah, didn't engage. But now I'm better at it. So now that I know that about myself, it's because when I'm doing stuff like that, like at a bank or whatever, I'm just like trying to get like I'm trying to do the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to get in and out. Like I don't need the small talk or whatever.
Yeah.
But I can see now how that would come off as standoffish or mean or whatever. So now when I go into Trader Joe's, I mentally prepare myself. When I'm in line, I'm like, okay, I look at who it is, see like what their vibe is, and then I engage. I like match their energy. So if they're quiet, I won't say anything. But if they like engage, then I'm like, I'm all in. So because I don't never want to be perceived as like that guy who's like, who's this guy? You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh man.
Okay.
These are funny. Wait, is it my turn?
Oh, sorry, your turn.
Okay. So. I don't know if this is like so specific to F45 trainers, but this is something that I have been so self-conscious of and embarrassed of since I started this job. And it's when you go in for a high five, but the other person does a fist bump, and then you're kind of in this awkward, like, do I grab? Like,
I have been there.
Okay. It's like, do you?
Yeah, there's no recovering.
No.
It's like you have to.
And I think
one of you has to change, and it's gonna be awkward.
It's gonna be so awkward because is it gonna.
It's it's gonna be awkward either way. So you just have to.
And then I feel like the fist bump became more acceptable during COVID, right? Because it's a little bit.
Do you high five people after COVID? Post COVID, I don't touch anyone.
Okay. Well, it's like after the workout, you're like, oh, good job. You did great. And
I feel like a fist bump would be more appropriate.
It's better. But then sometimes people come in with the hand. Oh. You have to do like a quick shift. But sometimes you don't catch it in time.
Course correct. Mid-air.
Mid-air.
Oh, man.
And then it's just, and you just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I always try to be clear. Like I'm
You've got that fist ready.
I want to be known as the fist.
Hang on. Hang on.
You want to be known as the what, Hannah?
I want
the fist bump.
The fist bumper.
Yeah. Oh, no. No.
The fist bump gal.
Yeah. How are you like... You just make it very clear.
Yeah, I'm just like after the workout, I'm kind of just like
you're walking around.
I'm not giving anyone opportunity to think about. But then still, sometimes this happens. And there's something about that feeling.
Yeah,
I don't like.
Icky.
Yeah,
I've been there, and it is awkward. And so I want to piggyback off of that.
Cattle pull,
somersault, triple axel off of that.
Simone Biles off of that.
We love Simone.
Yeah.
And I think maybe AJ, you might be able. This is like specifically, I feel like for men. And I like a specific type. Okay, hang on. Like, because usually men, for me, like I'm not dapping up women. You know, I'm like dapping up men. So it's like I don't know. First of all, you got to know like what kind of guy you're like greeting. So is it gonna be a handshake situation, or is it gonna be like a? Have you seen that like skit with like the Obama where it's like when he's greeting like white guys versus black guys. So it's like, is it going to be a handshake? And then if it's not, if it's going to be like one of, the dap, and it's like, you don't know, some guys keep your hand and then you go in for the hug, and other guys, I prefer this where it's like and then you let go and then you hug.
Oh.
But some guys, do you know what I'm talking about, AJ?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And then you never know, because then when you go to do it and then you try to let go and they keep you, you're like, oh no, he's committing. So now I have to like grip.
But you don't want to be the one to pull away, or?
Yeah, it's just like awkward because it's like, I don't know what kind of dapper you are.
Yeah.
You know? How do you know?
I don't know what kind of dapper you are. I mean, just expect that if you grab their hand, it's easier to just pull it in and then go for the hug from there. To then go in.
Like two motions.
To clasp.
And
hand,
unclasp.
And then unclasp and then do this?
Yeah.
That's too much motion.
It's because I've met two different types of people, and they do it like that, like regularly. So it's like, you kind of have to remember, oh, this guy's going to unclasp and then hug. The other guy's going to hold it and hug. So.
Ultimately, it just sounds like you just need to match somebody's freak.
Yeah.
How do I know if I just met them? I guess I have to be in tune.
Yeah.
I gotta
You
be in
just gotta
tune.
match it.
Cause then, okay, and then it's weird. What if you're the one to keep holding, and he's like trying to,
yeah.
and and it's like, oh great, now he thinks I'm weird. I'm trying to hold on to his hand.
But I feel like it's over in seconds, right?
No, it
Okay.
is. But just like in that moment, you're like, kill me.
Yeah. I know. I mean, I don't.
Well,
get
girls-
dapped up.
No, I'm gonna dap you up from now on.
I'm gonna switch it up too, so you'll never know.
No!
You'll never
You
know what
never
kind
know.
of dapper
You should try
I
to tap
am.
up Lorenzo and just see.
Because do you know what kind of dapper he is?
He is a holder.
Yeah, he's a
I feel like Eric is a holder.
holder. Yeah.
And I learned that about him. So, but I've like in the past, guys in the past, they're like they unclasp, and I'm like, I don't want to be like holding on. You know?
That just seems
It also
more
depends.
intimate.
It depends on the embrace that it is too.
Yeah.
Like the relationship. There's a lot of factors that go into it.
Right. Okay. So usually, like when you like have a more familiar relationship when you unclasp and hug. I feel like.
Yeah. I don't know. This unclasp and hug thing.
Do you not do that?
No, it's too complicated. I'm not gonna do.
You've never met any dude who does that.
No. It's too many.
Maybe it's me.
It's too many motions.
Are you an unclasper?
You might also be overthinking this extremely.
I have seen many a folk, and not just in life, in real life, but like in reels or in TikTok, like they will unclasp and hug. Like especially in like athletes will be like, you know.
There's a lot of energy going on.
Yeah.
Because it kind of, again, it just depends on the room.
It also depends on like the positioning, because if it's weird to like unclasp, then maybe it's just like easier to like.
Does it always come with a hug, or can you just do the?
Usually it's like you have to touch shoulders or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
It's just so weird.
Dude, I'm gonna dap you up later.
Dude, you're never gonna know what I'm gonna do.
For any dudes out there who are listening, comment on this on
Yeah.
Spotify right now.
Yeah.
Tell me
How do you dap?
what kind of dapper are you? Anyway, okay, you go.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, I hate this one. When you have to ask somebody to repeat what they said,
Hannah, that's literally my next one.
but then you still
And
can't
you still
hear
don't
them
know.
after they
That's
repeat it.
literally my next one. And then you just have to fake laugh
have to
and
fake
nod
it. You
and hope that that's the
hope that-
correct response. Cause you don't know what the heck they're saying, and you're just like, yeah. And
then-
they're like, okay,
Yeah. And it's just like you already asked them, please can you say that again? And then you still don't know, and you're just like, I can't ask again.
And if it's someone that I'm comfortable with, like if it's you,
Yeah.
I'll just make you repeat. I'll be like, I don't know
I'm just like,
what
literally,
you're saying.
what are you?
Like speak up.
Speak up.
But if it's someone that I'm not, and
Yeah.
then you're like, I'm sorry, what? And
Yeah.
then you didn't get it again. you're
Yeah.
like, okay, well, how am I, like, I try to read their facial expressions
Yes.
to see,
Yeah.
okay, is it like a serious thing?
How are they moving
Are
their
they
mouths?
laughing?
What are their eyebrows?
Are they laughing?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And then I'm
Sometimes you-
trying to be like, okay, what were we just talking about? Can I fill in
context
the
clues.
context
Yeah.
clues?
Sometimes you get it wrong. Yeah. And then they make the face that's like they're confused.
And you're like, wait, what did you say?
Yeah.
And then I
And
feel
then-
like at that point you can be like, wait, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
What?
I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
I like to just like make them think it's their fault, like they can't speak properly.
How so?
Like if I'm making them repeat it,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, you gotta speak up. Like
Stop mumbling.
Like turn it around, like, because instead of me feeling embarrassed,
You make them?
it's not my fault.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Flip it on them. Flip the script on them. You
Like-
are not speaking correctly.
Yeah.
You need to fix it.
Bruh, you gotta increase that volume. I can't hear you.
Like, this is a
if you want to get your
problem.
message to me,
Yeah.
you need to fix it when it
Look
comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
It's not me and my receiving
No,
end. It's your fault.
Look around, it's loud in here.
Yeah.
I'm gaslighting.
And you are talking like that? No.
Use your outside
Yeah.
voice.
Oh my God, that's
No.
crazy.
No,
If
I
you're
couldn't.
not louder than the environment, there's an issue.
I'm
That's crazy.
I would be too I wouldn't be able to do
I only
to
do that
flip
with
it on them.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, that's a great tactic.
Gaslight someone.
Especially since you talk to people a lot at work.
Yeah.
That's a great thing to do to like customers.
Yeah.
Like when I was at REI.
Yeah.
If they come up to my register and they're not at an appropriate volume, I need you to fix it.
They're like, I'm trying to get a divorce. What? I can't. What?
I'm sorry. You need to speak up.
Yeah. They're like crying. I'm trying to get a divorce.
Louder so the room can hear. Please. I'm trying to get a divorce.
He cheated on me. Oh my God. Imagine.
There we go.
You're like, oh, okay. Now I can hear you.
Well, why are you yelling?
Yeah. We are in a public space.
That's like
oh my God.
No, I've heard sometimes it's quiet in the lobby and people would just be straight up just like talking loudly. And I'm like, you're spilling your guts to me right now at this window and everyone in this lobby can hear you. And you just like, you said some juicy stuff to me right now. So you might want to, and I can't say that, but in my head, I'm like, you got to check your volume, lady. So anyway.
Hey, we're all just trying to figure out
we're
this
all
life,
humans.
you know?
We're all humans. We're all just walking each other home.
Amen.
Okay, you go.
Okay. So this is my last one.
Yeah.
Okay. I hate this. When you are at a restaurant specifically.
Hannah, we have the same. What are you going to say?
And you're drinking water and it goes down the wrong pipe and you cannot stop coughing.
Never mind. Okay.
But it's like your eyes start watering.
It went down the wrong pipe.
Wrong pipe.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you have this disease, but you're literally just trying to like regulate the pipes. What's happening when it goes down the pipes? I don't know, but you're trying to get things back to where they should be.
The worst part is any cough now post-COVID.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot cough in public.
And if someone's coughing around me,
I'm looking at them and I'm giving them the eyebrows and I'm giving
are you doing this?
Are you doing this?
Can you leave the restaurant?
Don't do it near me or my food.
But then when it happens to you and you're trying to keep calm because you want to put on the face of like, no, I'm good.
I'm fine.
It's just a little tickle.
And you try to just like choke back the cough. You're like,
Do you get tears?
Yes.
And then you're like fighting for your life to look calm.
Can I say, this has happened to me at work while I'm helping a customer at my window.
Wait, that's also bad. Like when you're speaking.
Yes,
yeah.
And it happens, and when you like swallow spit or something, and all of a sudden you cannot talk.
Yeah.
You cannot speak.
Yeah.
And I've had to do this at work. I'll be like, I'll be right back. Like, but it's like, I'll be right back. And I gotta walk away and cough out my lungs.
Yeah.
Because I'm choking on my spit.
Well, that's nice of you to take a step away
Yeah.
to do that.
No, imagine I couldn't.
I know. Because there's some times where it's like, you got to cough your way through that conversation.
And yeah, like I said, like post-COVID, it's like you cannot cough in a public space.
And then even like if you're like, I'm so sorry, I just swallowed down the wrong pipe. And then it's like an awkward moment where you're taking care of your business and the other person's just like, do you need anything? Like, are you?
But you have to make it very clear that I'm choking on water or spit.
Yeah.
I'm not ill.
I'm not sick. I promise.
While you're take my temperature right. My tears are.
Give me a COVID test. I'll prove
right
it.
now.
It's the worst.
My last one is also at a restaurant. This is when you're at a restaurant with people who are rude or difficult to the server. And you're just like, please, God, let me out of this situation.
Wait, do you overcompensate?
Yes.
Me too.
I'm so nice to the server. And I will usually leave a larger tip.
Yes.
Because I know that this person was so rude or difficult. It's like, this is what you ordered.
Yeah.
Like, and they told you ahead of time what it was going to be.
Yeah.
What, you know?
Yeah. I hate that pressure of like, okay, now I need to really put on a show.
I have to perform now.
Yeah, now I need to know everything about Stacy's life. I need to encourage her.
Poor Stacy. It's not her. She's just trying to serve. She's trying to do her job.
Honestly, and if it's busy, it's like when people are rude for no reason.
Right.
And I'm like, it's busy. She is manning so many tables.
She's got like 10 tables, bro.
Like, just give her a second.
Yeah.
Are you in that much of a rush that you have to leave?
Right. It's like she's doing her job. And it's not her fault that your food is taking forever.
Yeah.
Like they're trying their best in the kitchen.
Yes.
Like how is yelling at her gonna get your food here any faster?
It's so embarrassing.
And I hate that.
I hate it.
And I always try to give the server like an extra like, like a smile or like a I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
like
I know.
they are. I don't know who this is.
I don't want to be here either, girlie.
And if I can, I will try to. I don't know. Have you like corrected the person or like said something?
Yeah.
It depends who you're with. Because sometimes I'm like with my dad and stepmom, and it's just like, AJ. It's just like you cannot say anything. You just have to like pray to die.
Yeah.
Take me now, Lord, because I cannot be here.
Yeah.
Because that they're thinking like this table is rude, but it's not. It's like
you're
it's not me.
getting wrapped up in it.
It's not me. I promise.
Yeah.
I'm so nice.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll try, like, if someone is like rude and kind of complaining, I'll be like, man, Stacey, you are working so hard. Thank you. Like, I try to like make it known, like
I should do that.
Like I recognize that you are working so hard.
Right. Actually, no, maybe I do. I'll say something like, oh, hey, I know you're super busy. Just whenever you get a chance.
Take your time. Yeah, literally like no rush.
No rush.
I'll handle them. Right. You do you.
Actually, just give. You want me to serve us? I'll serve this table. Actually,
yeah. Don't worry about it.
I'll take the order. Yeah. I'll expo the food. No, like don't even worry about it.
Truthfully. Like, honestly, that's why last night at Villains, I got so triggered.
Which one? Which part?
When
we had to switch seats?
First of all, I don't make a reservation. We show up, there's 20 people.
Were you supposed to make a reservation?
I don't know. Last year we didn't.
Yeah. I didn't even know they took reservations.
And honestly, I'm like, the timing is always so weird. We never know when we're going to get there.
Right.
So I show up and I'm like, I need a table for 20.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, casual, like just a casual 20 people.
Yeah.
So they bring us to this private area by a pool and it's gorgeous. And then it's like our buddy knew somebody that got us into a private room. So we had to ask them to move to the private room.
Yeah.
And then so there's like 20 of us just parading around the brewery. I just wanted to die.
Yeah. It was not super smooth.
No.
But I think it worked out.
It was fine.
Yeah.
And I know I was in my own head.
Yeah. No, I think you weren't the only one because I was thinking it too. I was like, oh boy, this is going to be.
Did you see me? Okay, I think I stayed back with Heather.
Yeah.
And we started picking up the worker.
Menus?
Yeah, because the worker was picking up the menus for us. And I was like, no, let me take.
That's why I was like, I'll take the high chair.
Yeah.
And
I was like, no, I'll take all of the menus. And then the whole walk over to the private menu, private room, I was just apologizing to her.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so sorry for the miscommunication. Yeah. Like, I'll be better next year.
No,
I'll make a reservation.
I don't think it was anyone's fault. It's just one of those things that it's like.
And she was literally like, no, like.
She was actually very cool about it.
She was like, this is my station, so I'm chilling.
Yeah.
The pool just opened. I'm chilling.
She was very nice about it.
And I was like, no, okay, like, what's your name? Can I have your address? Let me send you an edible arrangement. Edible arrangement.
I think it worked out. Actually, and the room was actually pretty cool.
The room was cool.
Once they turned down the fan. Because it was stuffy in there.
It was stuffy, but the fan was great.
Yeah.
The TV was great.
Yeah.
And it was like kind of in an atrium. Like.
Yeah. It's like we could see out, but they couldn't see in, which was cool, actually very cool. So I'm glad we did that, but it was awkward to get there.
The process of getting
there. The process was awkward.
Yeah.
But it worked out. So it was fine. But yeah, it's like moments like that where you're like, kill me now. I cannot be here.
I know. Because again, you were a server, so you've been on the receiving end of that.
Yeah.
So have you had that where like part of the party is rude and then there's like one person trying to like.
And you usually know who like is trying to like make up.
Would you appreciate that or is it?
No, totally. Okay. Rather than like no one acknowledge it or like because sometimes sometimes it'll be like the rude person and I'll look around to see like is anyone seeing this or hearing this? You're just gonna let her talk to me like this? Hello?
Yeah.
So
it does make an impact.
Yes, totally. Okay. So even like a facial expression of like an apologetic kind of like, hey, I'm sorry. Like she's crazy.
Okay.
That helps because then in my mind it's like, okay, it's not me. It's just like this one crazy person.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm like, am I just being too extra now where it's like making it weirder?
Yeah. No, I mean, at least for me, speaking as from my experience, it was nice to at least one, because it's a sense of it's not just you making up for them. It's like a sense of like justice. Like, okay, I'm not like crazy. Like you recognize that this is wrong.
Yeah.
So
okay,
there's that.
Yeah.
So
man, AJ, do you have any of these moments?
I kind of had one at Comic-Con. I shouldn't have went up to this guy because he was like a YouTuber that I've seen, but I don't watch his videos like that. So I went up to him anyways. I was like, hey, are you so-and-so? Like, do you have a YouTube channel? And he's like, yeah, I do. But like the interaction was kind of awkward because he was like, "Oh, I have some stickers. Let me get some stickers." But he was digging through his backpack.
Oh no. Oh no.
So I was like awkwardly standing there while he's
like,
trying to.
No, it's okay.
Like it's not like I'm good with the stickers. I don't need the stickers. It was just cool running into you. But I guess it was kind of my fault because I wasn't like the biggest fan and I didn't know what conversation to start.
Oh no.
So I was like,
This poor guy digging through his backpack.
Did he have to like set it on the ground too?
yeah, he like put it on the ground. He was digging through.
He had to bend over.
Yeah, like he was searching through that bag. There was a lot of stuff in there. I also was like, what do you have in there?
Also,
like,
keep the stickers in the front pocket.
Right.
Like,
what are you doing?
So you have the sticker?
Easily accessible. Like, so, and he has like a lot of subscribers. So I must have been the first person.
Okay, I was going to say, you wouldn't be the first one to.
Because I'm pretty sure from that moment on.
He had
those stickers.
He had them ready to pass out.
Oh my. So you have the sticker?
I don't know where I put them.
Oh no.
Right, I didn't even really want them. It was like, I don't know.
Hey, that's on you, dude. You should not have approached.
I should not have. No, I kind of blame myself for that.
No, I feel that way too. Or like if you're like at somebody's house and you're like, oh, can I just grab a water? And they feel the need to like get up and like go. And I'm like, no, like I could do it. I don't know.
You're like, actually, never mind.
Actually,
I'm so
don't
good.
get the water. I never need water.
I'm so hydrated. I need to pee actually. Can I use your bathroom?
Actually, I felt this way this morning asking for coffee. But I was so desperate. I was like, I can't send this text because they're going to have to get up. They're going to have to make me a coffee. And then I just have to drink it. That's so embarrassing.
Thankfully, AJ loves making coffee.
I know.
Yeah.
But it was a 911 sitch.
Yeah.
But
thankfully, the very good coffee shop was open this morning.
Honestly,
the very good coffee shop.
Thank goodness, because I needed it.
That's the bell. Listeners, do you have any kill me now moments?
Do you relate to any of these? Or are Kris and I just the most awkward people on the planet?
Are we so niche? Are you listening right now thinking, this literally never
crossed my mind?
Like, these things do not happen to me because I'm not awkward.
Yeah. Some honorable mentions from last night was when you're crossing the crosswalk and cars are waiting on you.
Oh. Yeah, when it's not because it's when they don't have the arrow.
Yeah.
They're just waiting, but you're crossing.
And you're like, do I sprint?
Yeah, like, no, bruh. I am sprinting through that crosswalk to let them know that I am
doing everything I can.
Yeah. Have you seen the Olympic speedwalkers? Yeah. That's me, baby. My hips are going. So they know that I'm not taking my sweet time because you better believe that when I'm the one in the car, I'm like, could you take any long? Hello? Like this light's supposed it's about to turn red. Yeah. I gotta go. So
or just being at one of those unprotected left turns and you're in the front of the line.
Oh.
And you know that everybody's trying to get into
the
this
number
turn.
of times that I'm like, I could have made that. I could have made that. You could have gone right now.
Yeah.
They're so far. Why aren't you turning? And then when you're in the front, you're like, oh God, I can't.
Everybody's thinking this about me.
When I'm in the front, I'm like Fast and the Furious mode. Like, can I make this before those cars get here?
Wow.
So
being human's fun.
The other thing we saw last night when you're trying to parallel park.
Oh,
and it's a fail. It's a fail and everyone sees it. And I'm like, oh.
Well, this car specifically, like, was trying to and scraped the curb and it was loud.
With the bottom of the car and everyone heard it.
We're all on the outside of the brewery just like hearing it and watching.
And everyone's heads just like whip around.
And honestly, if that was me,
I would have left.
Driven away.
I would have.
But this guy was committed.
He was committed. He did successfully.
He did it. It took him about 5 minutes, but he got there.
And then if I'm getting out of that car, I'm not looking at anybody. I'm going straight into the brewery and don't look at me. So, listeners, do you relate to any of these?
Yeah.
If you do, please comment on this episode.
Please let us know.
Spotify has comments now.
Yeah.
YouTube has comments. What else? Follow us on the socials.
Yeah.
Send us an email. Drop us a line. Chime in. Ooh, I'm spitting everywhere.
Drop us a line. We've been meeting roomies in the wild. People are bringing up the podcast.
It's kind of fun.
It's really fun.
Not that we're like high on fame or anything. Because we're not.
Honestly, if we ever got stickers, roomie, we would keep it in the front pocket of our backpack.
Should we get stickers?
We've been saying this.
Yeah. What do people put stickers on?
Water bottles.
I never put stickers on anything.
We could do pins.
No, I feel like that's worse.
Really?
Well, you're not a really good example.
I'm not a good example.
Yeah.
Hannah, what do you put
like
stickers on?
My water bottle.
Okay. Should we like do car decals? I hate car decals.
No, we're not that.
We're not that.
We're
cool.
not that big.
Let's do stickers
Okay.
and merch.
And a live show.
Add the decals.
Yeah. Wait, Loki, for my birthday this year,
Yeah.
should I like frame it as like, oh, we're just hanging out at this brewery and it turns into a live show?
You trick
Everyone-
everyone.
I con everybody.
It's like those it's like those weddings that you don't know.
The surprise weddings.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, this is our engagement party. And then the music starts and the
Yeah.
bride, and we're like, what?
We just like we're all just chilling and then AJ sets up his equipment and then people just hear the theme song.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny. But then people will be there. They'll be like, "What? They have a podcast?
Yeah.
They like never heard of
Never
us."
heard of it.
So we can't do that.
We can't, but
Also-
imagine.
Also, like, let's charge a little bit.
Let's try
Like $5 a
$5.
ticket.
I mean $5.
$5.
Just 5. Or like buy us dinner. Our calendars are just booked because everybody's buying us dinner.
Pizookie night, pizza night, coconut night.
Oh man.
Anyway,
This is fun.
this was fun. Final
Hopefully,
thoughts?
hopefully you guys had fun with this.
Final thoughts
Final thoughts.
on embarrassing moments.
It's just we're
Hey.
all human.
Like it's just chicken. Like we always say,
It's just
chicken.
We're all just making it through this life the best way we can.
Until next time, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Bye, bye, bye.
Kill me now.